On a small island, a group of men are worshipping a statue, the body of a gorilla and the head of a panther. They chant in unison as another man in a headdress brings in some incense. The statue comes to life and screams at them, sending them away in terror. What secrets await those who visit this island? Welcome to Mysteries in the Machine.
Hey yo, meddling kids! I'm Charlie.
And I'm Ethan.
And we
Folks.
are here. I think I'd rather not be here today, actually.
Personally, I would not either. This is another one of those episodes that we encounter every so often.
This episode was a choice.
It certainly was.
By whoever wrote this and decided to animate that, because why? You know, you remember how I said I hated the Mamba Wamba one like so much? Like that's my least favorite.
This is
that
worse?
one I'm at least mad about.
Okay.
This one I'm just sad. I'm just like,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This is like, it's just so horrible, so gross. I don't like it.
Disgusting. Very disgusting.
It's like the lowest hanging fruit of like racism.
Yeah, and just generally a bad time.
Yeah. So we're gonna cover Jeepers, It's the Jaguaro, because Jeepers.
We have to.
It's the fucking Jaguaro.
Oh god. All right, let's get through this. The gang is flying to Rio for the carnival, and
that's at least fun.
Yeah,
like
that's a
I
good
like
time.
that. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go to another country. We're gonna experience this like big festival. That's cool. That's awesome. Scooby's getting into the spirits.
Yeah, he's wearing the fruit hat, and he has two maracas in one hand, in both hands, and one he is holding with his tail, which is fantastic. It is also our first shenanigan.
The tail is a bonus action, as I've always said.
Correct. He also eats the fruit from his hat, which is made of wax.
A second shenanigan, I think, because
yes,
like it has the same vibes of it's soup, it's soap, it's laundry, it's Scooby. That's plastic. It's not real.
He doesn't care.
Scooby, go get your nutrients somewhere else, please. I don't think plastic's gonna do it for you. We already have enough microplastics.
They didn't know about that at this time.
They didn't, but they definitely still had them.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, I don't know if it was lead or asbestos that was worse at this time, but
that's true. Sucks. All right, so worst thing that could happen while you're on a plane. They run out of fuel.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if they run out of fuel, but there's some problem with the engine that's forcing them to make a premature landing.
Oh, is that my brain was just like they ran out of fuel, and that's what it was, and I'm like, what is happening, guys?
Yeah.
Why? But you know what? Is it a shenanigan that they found the most perfect landing spot?
I suppose.
Technically, it's part of the bad guys thing, but it's also a shenanigan.
So like it was planned, so I think maybe they cleared out that little spot beforehand. I don't
But
know. It's
on
unclear.
a first watch of the episode, I call this as a shenanigan
Yeah.
because like you don't realize that it's gonna be part of the bigger mystery. You're like,
No, of course not.
oh, it's fine. We're not gonna die because this is a children's cartoon.
Well, yeah. I mean, even then, the closest thing you get to death is shoving someone off a cliff. So,
Exactly. Or seeing their shadow be strangled.
right. So what the co-pilot goes back. I think his name is Luis. He goes
Yeah.
back and he tells the gang, "Hey, we're going to make emergency landing." So Velma says, "Okay, everybody grab a pillow." Great
Velma
idea.
Velma I can't dispute this necessarily because I
Yeah.
don't know what the protocol is. This is a
Hmm.
plane that does not have like, all the usual safety measures I'm used to. But
Well, this was
also this
also
feels like
1979, so I don't think
yeah.
they had all that stuff yet.
Yeah. I'm assuming not, but almost but also this looks like more like a private aircraft rather than a commercial aircraft anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just like this feels like the putting pillow in front of your face feels like makeshift airbag. Like this isn't a
Yeah.
car crash, Velma.
Like
It's a
absorb the impact.
plane.
Yeah.
The plane is a little bit bigger, a little bit worse.
Yeah. Still technically the safest mode of travel. Technically.
Supposedly. I mean, maybe it's because you're not usually going to bump into another plane.
No, and there's a lot more stuff to absorb the impact of the energy around you, which helps.
Mm.
Anyway, Scooby goes to the back of the plane, is about to do a belly flop onto a whole pile of pillows. They have, I guess, for this exact reason. And then Shaggy yoinks them away.
Like, nope, they're not all for you. Excuse you, don't hoard them all. Is this just funny or is this a
I
shenanigan?
think it's just funny. Like, it's not impossible for somebody to grab that many.
That's fair. I was just like the existence of all these many pillows on this plane.
That could be a shenanigan. So, from that perspective, I can see it. Screw it.
But we
We're
make
trying to
our
see the positives
landing.
here.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're trying to look for any possible positive in this episode. We haven't hit I mean, we've already seen the bad stuff, but we haven't hit the
Yeah.
worst of it.
No, we
So
haven't.
we land, and as Shaggy and Scooby have to do, they have to go and kiss the ground because solid ground. We made it. It's okay. We're safe. Um,
Yeah.
we're in a creepy jungle, as as is gonna happen, of
Yeah.
course.
Of course.
And also, it's Jaguaro country, a legendary beast. That's okay. What is their specific description here?
They say it's the body of an ape and the head of a saber-toothed tiger, which does not make any sense. Because, one, saber-toothed tigers did not look like that. And two, pretty sure they didn't even live in Brazil. I could be wrong about that.
I couldn't tell you either way. I think you described it as a panther, and I think it looks more like a
I
panther with
described it as a
saber-toothed
panther
teeth.
because to me it looked more like a panther.
It looks like a combo. It looks like a
Yeah.
panther head with saber-toothed teeth on it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what to tell you guys. This is kind of like bad monster design to me. I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of Jaguaro, like even just for the monster design. I think I'd rather take the ape episode
Mm-hmm.
because at least that it knew what it was doing. It's like, okay, scary ape, cool. This one's like, and it's these two things. For some reason, it's not
Mm-hmm.
explained. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Probably because they're again being racist and like, oh, it's something that the natives pray to or whatever. Questions? I have so many
Yeah.
questions.
Okay. I actually found an article
Okay.
that said that the supposedly the first saber-toothed tiger fossils found were in a cave in Brazil.
Okay, so there's your reasoning for
I did
why it
not
is
know
a
that.
saber-toothed tiger. I
Sure, yeah.
just don't know if I believe tiger because it's just a black fur.
I mean,
Like,
saber-tooth, we don't really know what their like fur pattern looked like
whenever
that
I
I know
see the
of.
fur pattern like that people recreate, it's always a lot lighter than that. That
Yeah,
looks
it's like a
like
light
panther.
brown that I've seen most of the time.
I'm thinking Diego from Ice Age.
Exactly.
So
Listen, let me tell you about Ice Age for a second. Ice
derail.
Age 2, colon, The Meltdown, has a much better score than the movie itself deserves. And
Oh
I
my
will
god.
die on that hill. Because John Powell is one of the best composers of his generation. I'm not going to say he's better than John Williams or Hans Zimmer or even Howard Shore, but for his generation, he is definitely one of the best. I probably put him on the same level as like Michael Giacchino in terms of how good they are.
Okay. Okay. I believe that.
And if you don't believe me, listen to the track called Mammoths from Ice Age 2, colon, The Meltdown.
All
Yes, I
right.
have to
All right.
specify.
Is there a
Look,
second Ice Age 2?
I've been bouncing around the idea of making a video essay about the Ice Age movies and um Frisian.
Okay.
Do you know what Frisian is?
No. I have no
It's
idea.
basically the feeling you get like when a piece of art moves you, like emotionally.
Okay. Ethan is very passionate about Ice Age.
I am.
This is a fact I did not know about you. I knew about the score thing because you
Yeah.
had that argument a while back. You were like, "Hey, what's a piece of media that you think has like a better soundtrack or score than it deserves?" And you said it was Ice Age.
Hmm.
And other people were saying stuff like movies that were already good and then they also
Yeah.
had a good score or soundtrack. Like
Hmm.
Tarzan is already a good movie. Okay?
Phil Collins didn't
Phil
take it to the next level though.
Phil Collins, yes, he's burning with the piano,
Yeah.
that meme.
Yeah, yeah.
But also it was already going to be good.
Yeah.
We
That
just
was not in
elevated
question.
it. So, like if you're going to answer that question, answer it with Ice Age 2. That's a good answer.
Yeah. Also in the same camp as Tarzan, Brother Bear. It was already a
Not
good
Phil
movie.
Collins.
Phil Collins just made it better.
Phil Collins is just like, yeah, I know what to do here.
He's got the secret sauce. I love Phil Collins, if that wasn't clear.
As you should. Oh my
Anyway,
goodness.
Scooby Doo.
No, this should be a tangent episode. We should just not get back to the episode itself.
I just want to get through this, Charlie.
Okay, so people worship Jaguaro here, and of course we have to have the question of if they are cannibals, because that is always the question
That
that
is
we
always the
have.
question.
You know what? Okay, so my brain is like, I appreciate the joke that no, they're not cannibals, they're headhunters. But also like, I'm
Still
like,
bad. Still
it's
bad.
still a bad thing, but I get what you were going for with the joke. I
Yeah.
understand.
Because it sets up our next shenanigan.
Yeah. So, this is where they split up again, right?
Well, before
Yeah.
they do that,
Oh.
Shaggy says, well, if they're headhunters, they're going to have a hard time finding mine. And he
Oh.
retracts his whole head and neck into his torso.
And so does Scooby.
Yes.
Score 1 for body horror.
Correct.
Oh, that should go on the bingo card. Just body horror.
Is it not already there? Hold
I
on.
don't think so.
Okay, I don't see it. I'll put it on there.
Just straight up body horror.
Yep, that's on there. It's on there now.
Okay, but we do split up and look for clues as we do. Was it Scoop and Shag are checking the river while Smart Gang is going to the village. And as always, Shag is like, "But you're gonna go first, Scooby, right? You go first. I'll go first. No, so they flip a coin. I think. Is
I
there
know we
even a
try not to
coin?
talk about animation errors on this show. There's no coin.
I feel
It
like
doesn't
that's actually.
exist.
I think that's just Shaggy pulling one over on Scoob. Honestly,
Oh, okay.
like I think that's one of Shaggy's like, I'm gonna be a sneaky, uh, chaotic bard here
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
and pull one over on the dog
Yeah,
who already
and
has a
Scoob's not
low
exactly smart
intelligence.
anyway. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Scooby loses the coin toss. Okay. Scooby loses the coin toss that did not exist, which I would like to call as a shenanigan because what the fuck, Shaggy?
Mm-hmm. Correct. He
And
also like
immediately,
later on
mhm,
they're going they're searching along the riverbank and Scooby just straight up walks up to the Jaguaro just to its
yep,
foot nonchalantly.
just right up to it. I mean, at first, Scooby does also like do the he's walking, and Shaggy's just like letting Scooby walk so far ahead
Mm.
that Scoop gets, as I would do as well. What the
Yeah,
fuck,
fair.
Shaggy? This is a Shaggy's being an asshole episode, but
Yeah, like
sometimes Scooby does deserve it because he's also an asshole.
okay, okay, Charlie, I don't know if you've ever been in a jungle, right? Have you?
I can't say I have, as far as I know.
I have. You don't want to be alone there.
Ethan, I'm not sure I want to be alone in an unknown place anyway.
That's valid, but especially here where they're discovering new species of animals in the Amazon, which I'm assuming is where this is because it's Brazil,
Yeah.
every year. We have no idea what the fuck's going on there, or at least not all of it. I
Well,
certainly
yeah,
don't want
we
to be alone
discovered the
there.
Jaguaro. This is a new species.
Exactly.
Scooby just discovered it right now. It's in his face. Ah! Runs into Shaggy's arms once again. And also, there's a parrot. There's a
This
parrot. This
fucking
parrot
parrot.
has issues because Shag and Scoob like run underneath him, and because he's like napping or something, he gets mad that they like fucked him over.
Something like that.
I don't know.
But
They
Scoob and
hide
Shag are
in.
hiding in some big flowers, and the parrot knows they're in there because they're making the flowers shake because they're shivering in fear. And he just screeches, and the flowers just go away. They just poof.
Shenanigan.
Shenanigans.
And then he's laughing. Like he's laughing so hard. Shag and Scoob, they get the fuck out of there because Jaguaro is right behind the parrot, and the parrot's still laughing until it sees, oh, it's fucking Jaguaro. Okay, maybe I was in the wrong here. We never see this fucking parrot again.
Nope.
I'd like to say it right now. I'm not on this parrot's side.
I wanted to be. I really did.
I don't.
He was just trying to take a nap, but then he is an asshole about it.
I'm not on this parrot's side. This time, Scooby did not actually antagonize the animal. The animal was just like, you
I'm
fucking
gonna be
ruined
an
my nap.
asshole.
I'm
Like,
gonna
you
be an
disturbed my
asshole
nap. Yeah.
because you were screaming because something was scary here. Like,
Yeah.
they were warning you to get the fuck
Yeah.
out. This does lead to possibly my favorite shenanigan of the episode,
Oh, yes.
where we have no way to get across this river. We have no like way to run away from Jaguaro. What are we gonna do? Scooby is part beaver and I don't know what else because he like digs out this log and chews on these sticks and makes a boat and some oars.
What?
Scoop, what skill is this? Please explain.
I don't know.
Improvised weapon?
I guess. But they're not using it for weapons. It's
Improvised boat?
improvised water vehicles.
He's proficient in improvised water vehicle.
But this log has a vine that's attached to it, and the Jaguaro grabbed a hold of it. So as they're trying to get away, the Jaguaro pulls the branch the vine was attached to out of the log, and it makes a hole.
Yeah, I think he was trying to pull them towards him, but instead, hole in the boat, and now they're going to sink. And oh, look, fish ate their fucking boat.
Look, it wouldn't be an old piece of media in the Amazon without piranhas. Even though piranhas eat meat.
I think those are amphibious termites.
Exactly.
Those are not piranhas. Those are termites with fins. Shenaniganery is what I like to call it.
Correct.
Leading into the next thing where
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this is a sequence though, probably. I don't know. They jump out of this boat because it's not a boat anymore. There's nothing left. And onto this rope vine. No, it's a snake. Of course it's a snake. We're in the fucking rainforest. Where else would we be? And there's a crocodile on the bottom of it, like in the water. So we gotta get up real quick. The snake wants to eat us. The crocodile wants to eat us. What are we gonna do? Every option is bad here.
Yep.
So Snake is like tries to reel them in, and then they let go and they almost get in the crocodile's mouth. And then they bounce. You know, they bounce because of course they bounce. And they're bouncing all around the vines and they get stuck in the vines. Is this one shenanigan? Is this like 50?
I don't know. I'm tempted to say it's 2. Like, or I guess 3. I could make a case for.
Okay. I can buy 3.
Okay.
So, Smart Gang is actually going to try to solve the mystery. Maybe. They see people, and they also see the boats. There's a guy on the boat.
An Australian man.
Well, it certainly is. It's Australian Fred.
Exactly.
That's all I could hear in the entire episode. Is I'm just like, Fred, why are you here twice?
I'm pretty sure Frank Welker. Yeah, he did. Okay.
Ethan, there are 6 voice actors for this show.
That's a good point.
There is our 5 gang members, and then there's John Stevenson, and that's it. True. They can't pay anyone else.
Fair enough. So the Australian guy, Barney's his name. Barney warns them, "Hey, you should get back to your plane before these people, get you."
Yeah, because they think that the plane angered their idol, the Jaguaro, so they're gonna come after you and get your head or something.
I don't know,
man. So he tries to go. He just runs off. He's gonna go try to help and radio see if they can find their friends. Shag and Scoob. Once again, scared in the rainforest, and there's just a bunch of leaves on the ground. We hide in the leaves.
They turn themselves into a bush.
They do. But thankfully, it's not Jaguaro this time. It's just their friends. Everybody is meeting up, and Scooby makes a choice.
He turns his tail into a periscope. Somehow.
Scooby, this is the most body horror you've ever done.
I feel like this is pretty tame compared to some of the other stuff he's done.
How do you see out of your tail, Ethan?
I don't have a tail, I wouldn't know.
That's why I'm just like, explain to me the logistics of this body horror.
Don't know.
Exactly. But anyway, we all meet up. We're like, yeah, we saw the Jaguaro. It's fucking scary. Scooby does more body horror, pretending to be it. He looks more like he's, I don't know, a Rottweiler or something. It's not really working for him.
That. Yeah.
So they decide to go back to the plane, and their plane is beaten up. It's scratched to shit. Jaguaro was here, and I guess he doesn't want them to leave.
I guess.
I don't know, everything was fucking attacked.
But apparently the Jaguaro grabbed one of their pilots, and now they're following its tracks to go try to find the pilot. And Shaggy and Scooby are like, hell no, we don't want to fuck with that thing again. So they stay with the plane.
Great idea. You don't go where the monster could be where the monster just was.
Exactly. That's the big brain move. And Shaggy's like, all right, they're gone. Let's get some. Sure.
Yeah, it's an easy place to find food, the jungle, as we all
Mhm.
know.
Where you definitely know which plants are poisonous. And
Yep. Scooby does actually antagonize a small animal,
yeah, the gorilla.
but it's okay because the gorilla decides to try to adopt him.
It's all good.
Everything is fine. Um,
Yeah,
this
because
ba-
this baby gorilla, this so there's a presumably a mother gorilla and her baby, and the mother gives the baby a coconut with a straw in it. The baby doesn't like it, throws it on the ground. Scooby picks it up, and that's what triggers this whole.
yeah, they're like, okay, then we'll just adopt Scooby. It's okay. He'll be our friend. Scooby's like, I want to jump down. You can't jump down. It's too high. And they've kidnapped Scoob. He's now their baby to take care of. Shag's just like standing there by the plane as this is all happening, like, Scooby Doo, where are you? Drink, you said
Mhm.
it. Good job.
Thanks. Um, the baby gorilla puts Scooby in a hammock and just starts pushing him around. How
I
many
feel like it's
shenanigans is all that?
I oh fucking no. I think it's at least one for Scooby being kidnapped and almost raised
Yeah,
by gorillas. And then we
attempting to
have
be.
yeah, and then we have the vine thing where
Yeah,
Scooby tries to get down by grabbing a vine and then he just goes boink, a boink, a boink, and then uh the horribly racist caricatures come over. They're trying to find Shag and Scoob, and so he grabs Shaggy, or Shaggy grabs onto Scoob so they can try to escape, but they're still blinking, and then oh no, they fall down to the ground. They have been captured.
hooray.
Yeah. So Smart Gang is actually looking for clues once again. They found a hut built over the water. All right.
Hmm.
And there's a thing inside here.
There's a
Uh,
miner's pan, like you pan for gold or the things like that.
yeah, everybody knows that. It's a gold miner's pan, as Velma says. Everyone knows that. Thanks, Velma, for making everyone feel stupid.
Listen, the American education system was better in.
That's possible. So somebody's mining something, and hey, look, it's Barney. It's the Australian guy. He's over there, and he's got one of their pilots.
Hmm.
Interesting. But the other pilot is gone. So when they all meet up and they explain, oh yeah, Jose, the other pilot, was attacked and kidnapped by the Jaguaro. We just have Luis. And once again, Barney offers to radio the authorities, and it's like, okay, are you gonna help?
Sure.
Probably not.
No. Most likely.
I don't know how to. Ah, I so badly want to skip this episode. Shag and
Yeah.
Scoob are tied to a log
Hmm.
by their limbs as one does, and they're
As
being
one
taken
does.
to this camp.
Smart Gang's on the boat, and Velma points out, "Hey, there's a piece of glass that's wrapped up here. Why would you do that?" Hmm.
Seems like a clue to me. I don't know. And
Um.
then the more sus thing happens.
Yeah. So Barney hands Luis this film container. Says, "Hey, could you take this to my lab and develop it for me?" How the fuck would he know where to go from that alone?
Like, you're going to Rio, right? Can you just like take this for me and do all my homework for me? Like,
Yeah, a city where millions of people live. He'll know exactly where to go.
so the gang makes it back to the plane, and oh no, there's like a warning sign here supposedly from the natives saying that they've taken Shaggin's. Well, that's not good. We gotta go find
Uh,
him.
yeah, and Luis is like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go after them. Otherwise, you're gonna die too." Which,
Yep.
fair.
And they leave anyway, and he's like, come back. I'm only waiting an hour for you. And I'm taking off after that. Honestly,
Yeah,
valid.
yeah.
He's kind of scared for his life.
I mean, yeah. Scooby and Shaggy are tied up in some sort of hut with a bunch of human skulls. Great.
Are human skulls supposed to be scary? It's a good vibe, guys. Come on. Right? Human
Sometimes they're
skulls,
unsettling.
skeletons.
Send shivers down your spine.
Sorry, I'm just
Um,
like, I want a tangent.
sure. Smart Gang finds a statue of the Jaguaro in a cave as
Yeah.
they're trying to find Shaggy.
It's like, oh no, it's the Jaguar. Oh, actually, that's the statue because the people like think of it as a holy symbol. So, of course, you're gonna find those.
And
Where's the hell?
Shaggy's like, "All right, Scoob, you gotta do something, or we're gonna die." More body horror as Scooby turns his tail into a saw. Unbelievable.
I want to know how you do that, Scoob. Scoob.
I don't want to
Scoob.
know. I don't want to know at all.
Explain this.
The less I know, the better things will be.
You know what? Maybe Scooby isn't like a dog person. Maybe he's like a weird shapeshifter thing that usually looks like a dog.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the people are still dancing, and Shaggy and Scooby decide to disguise themselves as these people with putting minimal effort into it. So much so that the leader figures out that one of them is a dog.
I mean, these guys aren't wearing a whole lot besides the grass skirt and the big mask. So what
Yeah,
else could they do besides put on the grass skirt and the big mask?
right. But Shaggy's still wearing a shirt,
And one of them is a dog.
and one of them is a dog. So they run out, they run across the bridge, and apparently right by Smart Gang.
Yeah,
How'd they miss
that's
that?
just good clean fun.
Sure.
I mean, they were running for their lives. They're
They
like, get
were.
us the fuck out of here. So Smart Gang also decides to get the fuck out.
Scooby and Shaggy are now running across the bridge that's outside this cave, and they are trapped between the Jaguaro and the indigenous tribe. And the Jaguaro picks up the bridge and pulls it apart. And this is where the shenanigans exponentially increase.
Well, it is near the end of the episode. They were bound to happen some way.
Yeah.
I do have to once I literally already compared this to like the ape, but once again we have the character on a bridge
Mm-hmm.
and the ape monster thing
Mm-hmm.
is like fucking with the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Mm-hmm.
this time he just he yanked it apart fully. So it's okay, half the bridge was fine.
Yeah, but
Only half the
then
bridge.
yeah, sure. But then the tribe yanks out the other half, and now there's just a tower in the middle that they have to retreat on top of. And the Jaguaro starts shaking the tower.
Yeah, he wades into the water and he's like, "Get the fuck down." Fred's got an idea. He's into plan mode. He's going to start to trap. And there's just some big rocks in the way of some of the the water and the stream, and him and Velma, because they're the strong ones, they
Mm-hmm.
have to get the rocks out of the way with some big sticks,
Yep.
and the water ends up washing away Jaguaro. Whoa!
And Shaggy and Scooby as
And
they're
Shag
headed
and
for a
Scoob.
waterfall. So they go off the waterfall. The Jaguar goes off the waterfall, and Shaggy and Scooby trap the Jaguaro with the tower. Um, except who is the Jaguaro? It's Barney.
I think it's hilarious that the waterfall somehow took off the Jaguaro costume,
Yeah, how'd
except for
that
the head.
happen?
Except for the head.
Yeah. How'd that work?
Um,
I call
I don't know
shenaniganery.
I'm like, I don't want to call that animation error. I think this is purposeful,
It
specifically
absolutely
purposeful.
is.
That's shenaniganery to me.
Yeah. Um,
So
they ask where Jose is. Barney says he's fine. He's just tied up below decks on his boat. Great.
yeah, but also Luis was in on it the whole time because he faked the emergency landing to help out
mhm.
Barney and get the things from him because it's all
Yeah,
about
the
smuggling.
smuggling diamonds. It wasn't glass that Velma found on the boat. It was a diamond.
No way. Yeah.
Yep.
What else are you gonna do? Not steal diamonds?
What else are you gonna do? But we get a little bit of a twist here that this is one of the only parts of the episode I actually enjoyed where Luis attempts to steal the plane with Barney inside of it and get away.
Yeah, because he handcuffed him, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, Luis is actually in on it. Didn't you know?" Uh,
Yeah. But Fred took the spark plugs out of the plane, so they can't go anywhere.
Fred's just a smart guy.
Hmm.
Once in a while, he's pretty good, and everything turns out great because they all made it to Carnival, and they're all dressed up in their little outfits. I could not tell you what these outfits are.
Truly, neither could I, because Daphne's wearing like a long two-tone purple dress with gloves, which is basically just kind of what she wears already. Fred's just wearing a vest and a hat over what he normally wears. Velma is barefoot and has this long dress and a pink bowler hat and a little red cape. What the fuck are you doing, Velma? You know better.
She's got the dogs out for free.
For free. Shaggy is just wearing like a looser fitting shirt and a bandana, and Scooby for some reason is dressed up as an actual baby.
He's dressed up as a baby, I think, because the apes are right behind him. Like his new mama
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and sibling are right behind him,
Hmm.
and they all went to Carnival together. I guess.
Good for them.
Why? I'm counting this. What this is at least two shenanigans because
Yeah.
what I think this episode is just a big what.
It really is. There were many decisions made here. Um that being said, that brings us to the end of the episode. So,
What time is it, Ethan?
it's terror time again.
Coincidentally or not, Fred and Barney share their names with Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. Didn't even think about that.
I didn't either. The title of this episode is very similar to the season 2 episode of Scooby Doo, Where Are You? Jeepers, It's the Creeper.
The gang told their friend. The gang told their friend Eric Stauffer about this case, and he used the Jaguaro in his computer game, as seen in the direct-to-video film Scooby Doo and the Cyber Chase.
The radio drama I Love a Mystery had a series called Temple of Vampires, had a similar crash landing in a South America.
Cool. Yeah. What did we give? We gave Mamba Wamba a 1. I think this is gonna probably be maybe a
Also
1.
a 1. Yeah.
I was like, I can't give it higher than that, really.
No. Racism, no. That's all I have to say.
And as for whose side we're on, I think I'm on Jose's side because
Yeah.
he was the pilot who just didn't he wasn't involved in the stuff,
Yeah.
and they kidnapped him for no reason just because he was there.
Yeah, no witnesses and all that.
Leave Jose
To me, it's either
alone.
Jose or like the gorillas. They didn't do
It's
anything
true.
wrong.
They did try to kidnap Scooby.
Yeah, but that's because they wanted
then
to
he was
adopt
okay
him.
with it. Then he suffered from Stockholm.
Yeah. I'll just put Jose. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have how many shenanigans? I didn't even ask.
28. Same as last episode.
All right. Cool. We're done here. I would like to get out of this place.
Yep.
I think we have like one more not great one, And
Is
then
that the Chinese fortune thing?
yeah.
Hooray.
But I think from what I remember of that one, I think this one is worse.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. Let's split up and look for clues for our next mystery. Yay!
Yay. Mysteries in the Machine would like to thank its $10 and up patrons, especially Polish Lavender and Davey B. Thank you for being so generous and helping us keep this podcast going.
You can follow this podcast socials at Mysteries in the Machine Pod on Instagram. You can send a message to our email, mysteriesinthemachinepod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Ethan, on Instagram and Threads at ethan.t.hewlin. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram.
We also so
Yikes. Oh yeah, it's like 9 o'clock for okay.
It's all good. Everything
we'll
is
try to go
fine.
fast so you can get to sleep.
It's a bad episode. It's a bad time. Everything is bad today.
That's totally fair.
It's okay. We can. I don't know if I can make this entertaining, actually. I have no way of making this episode itself entertaining.
We will do our best. The shenanigans will carry us.
Maybe. Could happen. I don't envy.
Frankly, I don't really know what to do. Like, I have an idea of what I might do. It's just...
Okay.
I don't know.
The Brazilian natives are doing a ritual, and then Jaguaro comes in.
Yeah, that's pretty much
all
where
I
I was
got.
going with that.
He's like, I don't know what to call these people because that's.
I was just going to say men because that's what they appear to be.
They as far as I can tell.
There's nothing saying otherwise.
You know what? Assume men.
Because they're doing dumb shit.
Unless proven female. That's true. People doing dumb shit, usually men. You heard it here.
This is correct. Listen, I speak from experience.
Oh, Ethan, I have one good thing to tell you. Unless you've seen it. It's Lesbian Week. But also it's Library Week.
I knew about Lesbian Week. I did not know about Library Week.
Yeah. So
That's
excellent. Said it's lesbian.
This is correct. Listen, we know so many bookish lesbians.
Exactly. Like, I think that's kind of the only type. Like, is there actually another type? Really?
They're sports lesbians. I've met some of them.
I feel like the sports lesbians also are usually somewhat bookish.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess it depends on the person, but I've met granola lesbians. I've met butch lesbians. I've met sports lesbians. There's some overlap between those two. And of course, you're bookish.
All right. We had our happy news, our happy fun facts. Let's get to this shit.
Whatever this is. Here we go.
Scooby-Doo.